Hello and welcome to Mission Prelims 150, where we are targeting to clear this UPSC Prelims 2026 in just 150 days through a structured, focus, and practice oriented strategy. So, new day, new topic. Today's topic is fundamental rights. One of the most important topics of UPSC Prelims when it comes to polity. It is the most favorite topics of UPSC. Inevitably, UPSC asks question on this particular topic in one or the other way. So it is something we must not skip. We must have a thorough clarity upon this topic. How much I emphasize on this, it will always be less. So you do understand it is the 5-star topic of prelims. Definitely all the concepts, the article, which article is related to what, the entire provisions related to it, the limitations, the exceptions, everything has to be clear. Okay, as you can see through this table itself, UPSC asks 1 or 2 questions almost every year on this particular topic, and 2021 was a year of fundamental rights where around 6 questions have appeared in the exam. So it is the most crucial and fruitful topic. If I say in terms of ROI, it is the topic in which you need to invest at least 1 or 2 days time. Okay, so without further delay, let's see what sort of question have come, what all articles are important, how we need to proceed them. One of the kind of questions UPSC has asked in past also, and in 2025 itself UPSC has asked or repeated its pattern, is a comparative understanding between DPSP, fundamental duties and fundamental rights. So as I have already told you in preamble topic 2, that you must have a comparative analysis or comparative table ready for all the important terminologies or provisions mentioned in different like in preamble, in fundamental rights, duties and DPSPs, because UPSC asks you such questions where you need to have a clarity upon what is mentioned where and which provision is mentioned commonly in different topics. Okay, similarly on the same lines, or in 2020 again UPSC asked question on other than fundamental right, which of the following is part of this preamble, DPSP, fundamental duties. Again the comparative understanding is important. Then in 2017 it has asked question between on relationship between rights and duties. So again the comparative understanding is very important. Okay, another type of questions which UPSC asks is directly related with the articles or a particular right. In that terms, one of the most important articles is Article 21. Highly recommended that one must have a thorough understanding of all its provision, what all it incorporates. Everything needs to be very clear. As you can see, in 2024, UPSC has asked you a question regarding right to privacy, which is a part of Article 21. So, under which article it comes? So, the answer was Article 21. Then again in 2021, it has asked you question related to right to privacy. Then in 2018, again, they have asked you question related to right to privacy, right? So, that means even under Article 21, right to privacy is something which is very important. Then in 2019, they have asked you question related to right to marry. Is one's personal choice is mentioned under, again, the Article 21. Due process of law, though it is not directly related, but we always find a mention of due process of law because Article 21 mentions as the procedure established by the law. So there you will always study about the due process of law also, which is not followed in India but in US. So yes, the conceptual understanding of these terminologies is also important, as we need to have clarity upon what is followed in India, what are the important features followed or procedures followed in US and UK for most importantly. Okay, then in 2021 they have asked you question related to judicial custody, as the Article 21 is related with the right to life and liberty, which also incorporates right to live with human dignity, and there you will find the mention of judicial custody. So you must have a clarity upon what will happen in certain situation, how this right is protected, and what are the different rights given to a person in judicial custody. Okay, Then in 2021 again they have asked you question related with the prisoner and his rights. So again it is related with article 21, so we must have a thorough understanding of this article. Okay. Then in 2021 again they have asked you question related to right to the city, which is related with the urban life. So as we have right to life and liberty mentioned in article 21, which includes life and human dignity also, so the right to city and the equitable distribution and everything is also a broaden interpretation of this particular right only. So it is somewhere or the other related with this article. So while preparing this particular article or this particular right, we must have a keen observation upon the current happenings, what all discussions are going around in contemporary times, like in 2-3 years, if there is any important mention over any particular right related to life and liberty, then that we must be prepared with. Up till here what we have understood, that right to life and liberty, that is article 21, is of the utmost important. Now coming to the current affairs part, as we all know, right to digital access and right to healthy environment have also been mentioned by Supreme Courts in its different verdicts. So it also makes a part of Article 21 only. So again for this year Article 21 becomes important. You need to prepare with these two rights also. Although it is not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution up till now, but it is a broadened interpretation of this particular article only. So we need to prepare this. Like right to privacy, which was interpreted by the Supreme Court in 2017 verdict, it is the right digital access has been interpreted in 2025 itself. So it is very important. Then you will find questions on Article 14, that is right to equality. Very important. Around 2-3 year questions have come in the past, like 5 years time only. So that's why it is important. We need to prepare this particular right also. Right 14. Here you find the right to protection against untouchability and discrimination. Then again in 2021 there was this question related to Article 14. So we must prepare the Article 14 thoroughly, like obviously what all its provisions are, it is applicable to on what all scenarios, what are the exceptions and limitations to this particular right, and what is the powers to of administrative authorities in this particular situation. Okay. Then in 2023 they have asked you question related with Article 16, and in 2017 they have asked you question related with Article 23-24, that is right against exploitation. Though not many questions have come from this particular topics, but as these questions have appeared in very recent time, like in 2023 only, they have asked you question related to Article 16. So we must prepare with this, especially if any discussion around these articles or any other article which is not very common for UPSC to ask question upon, but has appeared in different current affairs discussions, then we need to prepare that. Okay. Then in 2018 they have asked you question related to right to education, that is Article 21A. So that becomes important. Another very important topic for UPSC prelims is Article 32, that is the writ jurisdiction. So writs are important. Which writ incorporates what, and on that particular writ what is the right of or what is the say of Supreme Court and High Court, how their jurisdictions are different, what Supreme Court can do and what High Court can do on that particular writ needs to be very clear. In 2024 they have asked you question related to writ of prohibition, and in 22 they have asked you question related with mandamus. Okay. So we need to have clarity upon different types of writs and their meanings. Then the next kind of questions which have come in the past is related with the right to property, like what kind of right it is. So we all know that it was previously used to be a fundamental right, and now it is not anymore a fundamental right. So it was asked in prelims 2021. Then in 2017 they have asked you question related to right to vote. So such terminology sometimes mentioned in the newspapers, sometimes mentioned in different discussions. So we need to have a clear watch upon these and then we need to have clarity upon them, like what kind of right it is. Is it a fundamental right? Is it a legal right or constitutional right? What kind of right it is? That kind of clarity we must have. Okay, so from here what we all could understand, that is inevitably we must have a thorough understanding from basics to terminologies to all the provisions to the current affairs for article 21 for sure. Then we must have a keen observation around the current affairs, like if there is any mention of any right related to anything, then we need to have understanding like what is that right, is it a fundamental right, legal right, or constitutional right, what is the difference between them, all that need to be very clear. Then you can prepare article 14 and then article 32, and then later according to current affairs we can prepare the articles. So I hope you understand the topic now. Meet you in the evening for the practice questions. So keep preparing, keep learning. All the best and see you soon.
Visit our website www.civilservantshub.com for more course details.